guys, it's Lacey. Welcome back to my channel. So after I uploaded my day in the life video of like probably 2 weeks ago now at this point, a girl DM'd me on Instagram asking me all these questions about the school, saying she was admitted, she doesn't know, she wants more information. And if you're watching, hi. I was like, oh, maybe I should make a pros and cons list, what I like, what I don't like about the school. I'm a sophomore here, so that means my freshman year was the last year to have a normal semester. I think I'm pretty qualified and I already know what it's like. I know everything, okay? I know it all. I also just want to say that my pros and cons list may be a little bit different from yours, or you know, whatever. Anyways, let's just get into it. The first thing I have on this list is the location, which is actually both a pro and a con. Great start, I know. School is located in Meadville, Pennsylvania. If you are somebody that likes to shop small, like go to small businesses, have everything in like walking distance, this is the place for you. There's so many small businesses, small local businesses, places to go. If you are somebody that doesn't like shopping in smaller places, small local businesses or anything like that, this is probably not the best place for you. We only have Walmart, dollar stores, and Giant Eagle. So if you want to go to like Target or a mall or anywhere else, you either have to go 40 minutes north up to Erie or 40 minutes south down to Grove City. The next thing on my list is the weather. The weather is actually a con for me, and that's because Meadville is literally in the snow belt. What does that mean, you might ask? It snows so much here. You might be wondering if the school cancels class when it snows. The answer is no. No. The only time that I've ever heard the school actually canceled class because of the weather, it was my senior year of high school, and they had a polar vortex where it was like negative 13 degrees. It's gotten pretty cold these past 2 years, but it's never been that cold. Unless it's negative 13 degrees, you still gotta go to class. And another thing about that is that when it's kind of in that weird in-between period between like fall and winter and spring, the weather is so weird. Like one day it could be 18 degrees and snowing, and literally the next day it could be in the 50s or 60s and all the snow melted. All right, here's another con, which is tuition. I personally think that tuition is an issue with every college, not just this one. It's quite expensive to go here. For example, you can check this out on the website, but I have it here for you. It's about $26,000 in just tuition per semester to attend here. And on top of that, after like extra fees, like room and board, all that stuff, about $33,000 a semester to attend here, which in turn, if you do that math, it is about $68,000 a year to attend here. However, that leads me to my next point, which is financial aid. Personally, I think the college gives great financial aid for a private institution. Everybody gets a scholarship. I'm not gonna go into detail about how much they are or what I have personally, but they give great aid. I only applied to 2 colleges. Their college was a private college also, and Allegheny offered me about $3,000 or $4,000 more. Another thing I want to mention is the size of the school, which is a big pro for me. 1,700 students here. I think that allows you to connect with people more socially and academically. You're going to see these people every day pretty much. Like at bigger institutions, you see somebody one day and then you never see them ever again maybe. At this school, that's not true. So you kind of have to make friends anyway. And another thing is that you can't get lost. You'll know when you're not on campus anymore. Another pro for me is the networking and connections that you can do here. The gateway in the library is awesome. They have so many different services, like they'll help you get internships, actual job. You can connect with alumni, those college plans. I hear they have great disability services here, so if you are somebody that utilizes that, they are great here. Also, pretty much any question that you have, the gateway will be able to answer that for you. So on to something else that I think might be a little bit more interesting is the Greek life here, and I think it's a pro. I'm not in it. But why do you think Greek life is a pro if you're not even in it? Because nobody cares that you're not in a sorority or a frat. Like I said, this school is super small. You're gonna see these people anyway. Literally about 80 to 90% of my friends here on campus are in Greek life. Are they all my friends still? Yes. It doesn't matter. The philanthropic aspect is great, but if you feel like you have to join a sorority or fraternity for friends, you don't have to, I promise. The next thing I want to talk about is the housing and food here. I really can't label it as a pro or a con necessarily because there's so many different options that you can choose from. So I'm just gonna give you the information and you can do whatever you want with it. But to start with housing, There are a ton of housing options here. I'm not gonna lie. There's traditional dorms, apartments, houses off campus you can get, and college-owned houses. I've only lived in 2 of them. My freshman year, I lived in Crawford, which was an all-girls freshman dorm. I think it was really great. It was super quiet. They had brand new bathrooms. They're super nice. It was near one of the dining options, so that was great. Currently now, I live in Brooks, which is on the other side of campus, also an all-girls dorm. It also has brand new bathroom right on top of the dining hall. I can't really speak for the other dorms because I haven't been in them. However, here's my issue with the food. There are only 2 dining options on campus. Brooks Hall, which is where I'm living. There's 5 different locations to get food. I don't think the food is awful. They definitely have good days and bad days. And the other option is McKinley's, which is more of like a la carte, like made to order stuff. I would personally say that the dining halls switch in quality every semester. With COVID, the service aspect, when I say service, I kind of mean how it was set up rather than like how the people are treating you, because they're great. They are honestly very great. For example, Brooks used to be all you can eat for 1 board swipe. Now you use 1 swipe and get 4 options from any station. And last semester with COVID, it was 1 swipe per station. So if I wanted pizza from the pizza station, but the grill station had French fries, I would have to use 2 swipes to get pizza and French fries, and we all hated it. Another thing I want to talk about is the whole unusual combinations aspect of this school. And what I mean by unusual combinations, the school used to have this motto, which I believe was something along the lines of unusual combinations, extraordinary outcomes, or something like that. That's what attracted me to the school. So if you don't know, I'm a chem major and a Spanish minor, which are not in the same discipline. This school actually, it's a requirement of the school that you have a major and a minor that are not in the same discipline. I always wanted to do Spanish in college, just not like my whole main thing. I went to other colleges and I was like, yeah, I'm really interested in speaking Spanish. I want to do Spanish, but I also want to do chemistry. The other schools were like, why? There's no point in speaking Spanish and all this kind of stuff. Allegheny was like, yeah, we want you here. We want you doing that. If you're feeling ambitious, you can even write your own major here. I actually know somebody that did that and they're doing just fine. So last thing I want to talk about is the aesthetics aspect of this school. If you're somebody that thinks bricks are super nice and super appealing or whatever, this is a great school because literally everything is red brick. Like I said, you can't really get lost. If you stop saying brick, you went too far. I formally toured 3 other schools and informally toured 2 others, and none of those schools were as pretty as this school. I think that was everything I had. If I missed anything, let me know down below. If you have any more questions, let me know. I can try to answer them as best as I can. If you like the video, please give it a like. If you want to see more from me, please subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you around. Bye.